Hey, welcome back. It's Jason Walter here. In this video, I share my thoughts about why the real estate market is absolutely thriving during this pandemic. And stick to the end of this video because I have some stats to share with you regarding the luxury real estate market, which is quite alarming. And please subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already and hit the like button. That helps boost this video out to others and help support the channel. Thanks so much for doing that, and let's go ahead and dive into the video. Here's what we know so far. So according to the Johns Hopkins University, there have been over 26 million confirmed cases of COVID-19 and over 875,000 deaths worldwide. In the United States, there's over 6 million cases and over 187 deaths. To put the number of U.S. deaths into perspective, more Americans have died due to COVID-19 than the entire population of Eugene, Oregon, Santa Rosa, California, or Fort Lauderdale, Florida. In addition, our U.S. unemployment rate is still very high. It has decreased 4 months in a row, but it is still more than double the rate we had in February 2020. Meanwhile, our national debt is set to exceed the size of our economy in 2021. That will be a first since World War II, as this downturn saps tax revenues, spurs government spending, and is requiring record amounts of federal borrowing. Also, the Federal Reserve issued a warning a few days ago about our economy with the release of its Beige Book. This Beige Book is a monthly release of current economic conditions across 12 Federal Reserve districts. It stated in this August 2020 report that economic activity increased amongst most districts, but gains were generally modest and activity remained well below levels prior to COVID-19 pandemic. And the continued uncertainty and volatility related to this pandemic and its negative effect on consumer and business activity was a theme echoed across the country. So with the high rate of unemployment and the economic uncertainty due to this pandemic, why is real estate surging? And here's the answers. The first obvious answer is record low mortgage interest rates of around 3% right now. In October of last year, for example, they were about 3.78%, so about 3/4 of a point higher than they are right now. Also, to give you some perspective, they were about 5% in late 2018, and in the early 1980s, they were about 18%. A second reason why the real estate market is thriving right now is coming from the increase of the number of people who are allowed to work from home. This is obviously causing a shift on where people live. If you're allowed to work from home, you no longer have to live close to your employer. You can live now virtually anywhere you want. Lots of people relocating to Sacramento, for example, where I live. My third reason why the real estate market is surging right now is due to the wealthy buying secondary homes away from the cities. For example, according to the National Association of Realtors, investors or second home buyers were responsible for 15% of all U.S. home sales in July. And that was up from 9% of June of 2020 and up from 11% in July 2019. It doesn't sound like much at first glance, right? However, that's almost a 50% increase from July 2019 to July 2020. This is causing the luxury real estate market and vacation destinations across the U.S. to become hot markets. And for those of you who know me and followed my channel over the past several months, you know that I always back my claims up with data. So let me share some data from the California Association of Realtors. Home sales in California started increasing greatly since May of this year. However, as you can see in this graphic, sales of $2 million plus homes skyrocketed compared to the lesser price points, especially the sale of homes of less than $300,000. The surge of the luxury real estate market in California was even more pronounced in the sale of ultra high-end houses. As you can see in this graphic, sales of houses over $3 million increased 76.6% in July this year compared to July last year. A fourth reason why the real estate market is thriving in the United States is due to the lack of housing inventory. So total housing inventory in the United States is actually down 21.1% from 1 year ago. In the Sacramento area where I live and work as a realtor, inventory is down significantly as well. I ran a search on the MLS this morning for inventory over the last 15 years in Sacramento, Placer, Yolo, and El Dorado counties, and these are basically the surrounding counties of Sacramento, including Sacramento. Our housing inventory is down 46.8% compared to 1 year ago and is down a whopping 68% from 15 years ago. With high buyer demand and the lack of houses available for sale, plus record low mortgage interest rates, this is causing a surge in our real estate market. I'm very confident that in many parts across the country that have low housing inventory, if they were to have an increase of inventory, such as Sacramento, we would see even more home sales than we do right now. For example, for the home buyers I'm working with right now, some of them have been looking for houses for months because of the lack of housing inventory. And when a house hits the market that they like, chances are there are going to be other home buyers that like that house as well, and home sellers are getting multiple offers right now, and homes are selling for over the asking price. What I'm hoping for is that inventory will increase in order to more or less level the playing field amongst home buyers and home sellers, because it's been a strong home seller market, especially in the greater Sacramento area, for several years. And by the way, if you're curious how to get your offer accepted in a competitive real estate market, I'll leave a link up here by my head here somewhere. I made a video with my tips and tricks about how to get your offer accepted based on my experience of being a real estate agent for about 8 years. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please hit the like button. I greatly appreciate that. Also, don't forget, click on the link below, because for a limited time, Webull is giving away a free stock valued up to $1,600 when you deposit at least $100 within 30 days of signing up on their platform. So if you do that, please let me know which free stock you receive. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. I greatly appreciate that. Also, you can follow me on Instagram. I'm Sacramento Realtor. Hope you have an awesome day, and look forward to seeing you on the next video.